still Adetutu, everybody knows. After Corona happened, my business weren't moving. That is the bidding business, and I wasn't even getting a well-paid gig for my modeling job. So I'm like, okay, because I don't want to be asking for help on the internet, and I don't really have family I can ask for help like that. I'm an orphan. So I just decided after doing my fibroid surgery that, no, let me move into online sex scenes. People are always asking me for my nudes or want to just video call me or anything. I'm like, okay, let me just finally take advantage of this and use it to support myself on the side. So it's not really what I want to do, but that is what is saving me from being broke for now. But at least when bidding jobs come in, I still do it. Photo shoots, I still go for it. I have not dropped my modeling as a model with tribal marks. So that is how the online sex work thing started. I did a fibroid surgery on January 30th this year. So I spent roughly about 500K to 600. But I have to raise it by subsidizing my bidding classes. From a 25K class, I converted it to a 1K class. So I begged for my friends to help retweet it on Twitter and repost on Facebook so I can get that money. So I was able to raise that money through the subsidized class. So because the bidding work is not coming up like that, so I just find another avenue to raise the money, and that way worked for me. I did the surgery this year, January. Life before the pandemic, when Rihanna followed me, you know, the hype, people are like, oh, she's going to get more paid gigs, you know, people, industry, we give her work to do or something. But no, just a few people really acknowledge the fact that I'm a model with tribal marks and I need to be given a job, a paid gig, either a shoot or something. So it was only Budweiser and BBNaija that I was able to work with that paid me then. Others were just cloud chasers and banked on that viral sensation then. So it was just vibes then. Vibes. Till the pandemic came, then we start seeing them withdrawing, and it's over. About the online sex work, it's just about video calls and sending nudes in return for a fee, either monthly or weekly. So either of the two, is like a service. So I'm not the only one in it. There are lots of people doing it, though they are not vocal about it due to how judgmental some Nigerians could be. So I see nothing wrong in sex work as far as you are both getting paid. Let everybody move. That's it. But the online sex work, for me, I don't do hookup because I just keep saying it won't work for me if I do hookup, because it will turn to like a everyday job, and I'm not here for that one. I'm just about the online business. That is it. I don't do hookup, so I'm not scared of anything. I don't like going out to meet other people for such things due to how I'm an empath. I can feel energies. So I don't like mingling with bodies. That is it. The online sex work for me is a side hustle that is not going to take long. I just need to save up for some things I need to save up for, then end it. I'm trying to save up for a good apartment that I can convert one of the rooms to a studio for my bidding skills, because if I have a studio, I won't be having issues of not having classes. Getting my own studio means a lot to me, and doing it this way, I don't care about the judgment or anything. I just know I have something I need to achieve and I have a target, and that's the reason. Nothing more. No excuse. This is not an excuse. This is just what I need to do, and I'm doing it. About the apartment, raising the money will help me get a better apartment, meaning my daughter can have her own room where she can stay without me in the other room trying to do some things online or having a class. So I just want a better place for her so she can finally move in with me. She doesn't stay with me permanently. She comes by weekend and leave due to where the location of her school is to the location we are living now. It's very far, and logistics every day, if she were to go from our house to the school, it would cost us a lot. So she still stays with my aunt and comes by weekend to the house. My daughter is doing fine. We are cool. I think she's very understandable. That is one thing I have to be grateful about. She's very understandable. She'll be 12 this year, so it's a good thing. Yes, I would love to have my daughter permanently with me, without having to move to my aunt's place, or I have to keep her somewhere when I'm traveling. I just want her in my place permanently. If I can get my target, so the house, the studio, just by myself with my daughter. I just started the online sex work around after my surgery, after I recover. That was about March. So it's not too long. So there's still a long way to go, because some Nigerian men are very rude and nasty. So you just have to be patient. You know what you want to collect from them. So because they are trying to pay that token, they believe they can talk to you anyhow and demand it. So it's still a struggle for me. Yeah, it's still a struggle for me. So but among them, there are still people that are matured and exposed. But yet, majority of Nigerian men are rude. About negative comments online, when people heard about the online sex work I'm into. Now, when I get into, maybe I'm not in a good mood, and I just reply the person to just get out of my page, then block them. Nothing more to explain. But I still drop subtle messages on my page that if you don't like me, you are not forced to come to my page to talk trash about me, because I won't appreciate that. So negative comments will always be there whenever I'm posted on blog. So the main thing I need from that post from the blog is to get me what I want, not the negative. So I'm not banking on the negative comments at all, and I don't let them really get to me. I have something I am pursuing, not negative comments. Aside the house, it's just to get my studio and face my bidding school. That is my real dream, because if that is what I have passion for, anything related to beads, designing, sketching my design and bringing it out to life with beads, that's just my dream. Just mind my business with my dream. It makes me calm down when I'm working or teaching, passing my skills as a tambour beading artist. That gives me joy, apart from modeling. Modeling too was a side work, but tambour beading, I've been doing it since 2010, and that is just my work. So that is the most important thing, is just to get my studio, get my students and do my things. That's all. Well, in terms of modeling, as a model with tribal marks here in Nigeria, not everybody appreciate that, and I don't want to really talk about trying to seek their pity. No, I don't want to do that again, because I'm tired of hearing, is she the only one with tribal marks or so? No. So if they can't book me as a model with tribal marks, I'm not waiting for that again. This year, I've decided anything that happens about the modeling career, that is it. As far as I have other skills, every other thing. So modeling is a side thing. If paid gigs come in, I'm going to take it. But I'm tired of saying because maybe because of my tribal marks they are not giving me. No, I'm tired of that. So anything that happened about the modeling with tribal marks is on God. About what I need from people, no, like I said earlier, I don't want no more. I'm not begging on the internet, because I read the comments where people say, oh, she's always emotionally blackmailing others. You know, I'm like, these people doesn't even know where it pinches. So I don't want to hear, I don't want to talk about, I need you people's help. No, I don't want to do that. Let me use what I have to get what I want. About brands not giving me jobs, or I don't know what to say, because I know I'm unconventional and many things are odd about me, from my looks to how I choose my own aesthetics, and everything about me is odd. A traditionalist, tribal marks, no excuses again. So if brands want to work with me, I know they will contact me, but non-Nigerian brands, they are not ready for me. They are not. I haven't stopped advocating for people with tribal marks and they're trying to model. That is why I haven't stopped my collaborative shoots with photographers. I make sure I still do portraits, Polaroids, or anything that can show my tribal marks. So they still come to my DMs. If you want to be a model, go ahead, just do your thing. If you can get signed to an agency, fine. But for me, I'm a freelance, because I know I don't have the body of a model that can be on the runway. I'm androgynous, and I don't have to wait for any agency. So I just do my thing and post, manage myself. So people with tribal marks that want to be a model, they still come to my DM, and I encourage them, whichever way you want to try, just keep posting your pictures. Be proud of it. So I still advocate for people with tribal marks to show off their face. That's it. Well, for people that want to know about where I do my online sex work, I do it on Snapchat. So I post up the link on my Instagram page, so they can just ask me my payment info, and that is just it. I add them to where the platform where I add them. That is it. So that is how I go about my online sex work without having to go out of the house. About the Rihanna dream, when she followed me, I have not given up about working with her. But after she followed me, at least I just sent her a message to thank her for following me, and she replied. So she has replied me at least 3 times in my DMs. So I think that is still an opportunity that there's something is going to happen in the future, even though it's not now or next year. But I believe something will probably take place someday. So I've not given up on that, and we are cool. When in the DMs, the thing I'm saying is just to work with her. That will be my main goal. No, nothing else. It's just to work with her for more wider audience and getting paid gigs. That is the main thing I'm talking with her via DMs. So when she replies, she's just like, "Oh, you are dope, sis," and like, "Thank you." You know, when I reply story highlights. So I know when it's time. We don't have to force the energy of when she wants to use me as a muse. I'll wait for the right time. Initially, when I came out as a model with tribal marks, because when I go on Google to just model with tribal marks, I always find one international model, and she's not in Nigeria. I'm like, so nobody in this Nigeria is a model with tribal marks. I just said, Tutu, better give up about saying you can't be a model, because I always say it when I read all those glossy magazines. I wish this tribal marks, I would have been a model. Then one day I just wrote my thoughts out on my Facebook, and my friend said, "You can be a model now. Who says you can't?" So one particular lady in US, she has tribal marks too. Her name is Beatrice Ayorinde. She said you can be. That I shouldn't be like her when she was younger, when she didn't go for what she was supposed to do. So that woman commenting on that post gave me go ahead to just start posting my face. Then photographers start asking me to be their muse, and that is how it started, 2017. So that is my reason for coming out. I'm tired of complaining that I can't show my face on the internet. About how Rihanna got into the mix, that was, I posted a picture that she did something similar to it for her Fenty shoot. And I'm like, I can also be a Fenty model now. So I just mix the pictures and post. Like, I would love to model for Rihanna, and people took it up on Twitter and other social media. Then the 3rd day, she saw it and followed me back on Instagram. So it was, I don't know, is it Grace they call that one, or luck? I don't know, but I know she just followed me, and that is it. I was very hopeful when she followed me, like, maybe our management will contact me soon. I should be waiting. I was waiting, and they will contact me. I was happy that, I can't wait to meet them. Well, I'm still hopeful till this year, Sha. I shouldn't give up. I will not respond to people that, that is why Rihanna didn't follow you, because you are always posting rubbish picture. So I'm still hopeful that she will get to see me one day. Even though it's not today, but one day. Sure. About brands, after Rihanna followed me, I DM'd some brands that I would like to be one of their brand ambassadors. Then the first one said, your portfolio to our email. I sent it. They are like, no, we don't need any brand ambassador now. Other people have been trying to. I'm like, it seems I'm the one forcing this thing. So I just drop by not going to their DMs because I feel that is harassment. So I stopped. So that is how it has been ever since. Popularity doesn't mean you're very rich. That is what people don't get. You know, even when I walk in my street in Mushin, they'll be like, yeah, we saw you in a video with Davido. Yeah, you saw you in this advert. I'm like, do you know how much they pay? Did they tell you Davido pay me? Davido didn't pay me. I was just featured. So why are you people calling me rich? Please let me walk in peace on the street and stop harassing me. So that is it. People don't really understand there are some collaborations you do that they don't pay you a dime, but you are just doing it just to put it in your portfolio, like building it up. But it's not paying in this Naija. It's not paying. When I had the fibroid, I tried to ask for help, then I deleted it. That no, I don't want trouble. Let me raise it, converting my classes to a affordable class, like turn the 25K to 1K. People like freebies. So I just choose the alternative of converting the class than ask online that please help me, I need help for fibroids. No, I was not ready for that. No.